conference. These 4 young women are working as conference interns. And also presented sessions today, and obviously our grads have all been very present, and we're just really grateful. We are at a point of commencement at UT Austin. 2 of our dearest friends and colleagues are commencing on, and I'll make a toast to them momentarily. We are commencing forward with many wonderful new initiatives. We're looking forward to hiring new faculty members and to expanding our BFA in theater education program. We're expanding our work in applied drama and theater and digital storytelling, our drama and theater for schools program, and our work in the Austin area schools and with teachers, our work in bilingual theater education and TYA, and all kinds of just amazing work that's going on with our dear colleague Lynn Hoare, Katie Dawson, Roxanne Schroeder-Arce, and Megan Alberts, who are not here. As we commence forward, our dear friend, Susan Zeter, has already commenced to move from Austin into Santa Fe and has like multiple commissions in her future and recently in her week. And also it's an important time to acknowledge the career of Coleman Jennings, who has touched so many of our lives in many ways with his work in dramatic literature for young audiences, and all those who have taken classes with him at UT. He couldn't be here. He had a family conflict at the very last minute, had to cancel his reservations and everything. But I would like to invite anyone who would like to offer a toast in the name of Coleman Jennings. I don't want to feel like it's only my words. Is there someone who feels like they would like to do that? Otherwise, I'm happy to.
I think the grad students are prepared to do that.
Well, then let's start with the kids.
All right. Sorry, I'm going to be backing up a little bit. I apologize. I'm backing up.
Okay, all right. Great. I didn't get a script, so
it's okay.
Joan, that was awesome.
Thanks.
So, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. So, the current class of the DTYC grads is really excited to offer a toast to Susan and Dr. Jennings. And we are going to start with Dr. Jennings since he could not be here. Katie is filming, and we are going to just raise our glasses and memorialize this for him. So, yeah, we're going to jump into it without further ado. You ready?
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. To the many endearments of Dr. Jennings.
Dr. Jennings!
Dr. J.
DJ.
Deej.
CJ is my DJ.
Wait, I'm sorry, I mean Dr. Jennings. Wait, I'm sorry, I mean Dr. Coleman A. Jennings.
My favorite Dr. J moment was
My first day of grad school when Dr. Jennings marched us out of our stuffy conference room to sit in a circle on the hallway floor and play with beautiful trash and a parachute, which he made us chase him down the hallway to get.
When he taught us his stage tricks, my favorite was how to disappear off stage by using the blue water fabric method.
Receiving an envelope with my name on it and opening it to find a list of thesis titles with mine highlighted. I will never forget the pride on his face.
Dr. Jennings' humble, unassuming attitude about the treasure trove that is his office. From the original letters from Winifred Ward to his Nellie McCaslin collection, I think his favorite thing is seeing us freak out about his
Dr. Jennings explaining how they get the dog and Annie to lick her face with peanut butter, followed by the sentence, if I was hungry, I might just lick her face too. And then immediately being incredibly embarrassing at realizing what he just said.
When he saw the shirts with his face on them, his eyes lit up. He told us that it was more of an honor than receiving the Orland Corey medallion.
When he disagrees with something or wants to give his opinion on something, and instead he hums, which Megan Evans will demonstrate.
Well, you know, this play was a little...
My favorite thing in a Dr. J file is...
No, I was going to say, the compassion that he exemplified to everyone, especially when he brought in Chaz, who is someone from a documentary called The Eyes of Me, who he actually brought in to our undergrad TYA class.
Now, my favorite thing in a Dr. J file is
Dozens of photocopies of newspaper articles, photographs, and reviews tracking his students, all of you, successes throughout the United States and abroad, which he proudly photocopies for all of us. You are all in our files.
The actual book of Winifred Ward's Go Adventuring, which Dr. Jennings must have had like 4 boxes of in his garage because he's still handing out copies.
When Lindsay Hearn and I spent the entire summer going through all of Dr. Jennings' files, reorganizing them, tons of photos from decades of work. Remember a particular one, I think it was from the 70s, with a really great mustache.
I love receiving something from the Dr. Jennings files. There's no way to predict what he'll share with you. My favorite, after a tough day, I opened an official departmental office mail envelope to find large photographs of penguins.
Camp, and he means not summer camp.
During an activity led by Dr. J, we had the opportunity to go through his massive file of photos from Life magazine, and I found a picture of Wilt Chamberlain in his Lakers uniform. When I asked Dr. J if I could have the picture, he did his infamous But as I proceeded to show him the Lakers jersey I had on, he promptly said, "Well, then you must have it."
Dr. J has inspired in me.
A passion to uphold the deep respect for young audiences through plays rich in artistic integrity, which tackle relevant issues and challenge young people and adults to see beyond themselves and into a world of new possibilities.
Woohoo! To never forget the fun and play in creating theater with young people. To be inspired by everything I see, hear, and experience.
A deep appreciation for the history of theater for young audiences and theater education, and how this history shapes us as artists, educators, and scholars. Also the importance of documenting our practice in art making. Save the newspaper clippings, photos, the letters. It's all history in the making.
To stay youthful in mind, body, and spirit.
The reminder of what it means to be a teacher, a mentor, and a learner all in one. He brings so much joy to his work and inspires me to do the same.
A new understanding of what it means to be a pioneer, to truly connect to the people around you, to find the joy in simple things, to appreciate the history and hard work of all those who came before you. And above all, Dr. Jennings has inspired in me a renewed belief that you can change the world by being both a lifetime learner and a lifetime-long teacher.
To look through at the world through the eyes of a child, to see wonder everywhere and in everything.
A love for the literature of theater for young audiences.
A commitment to young people, art, his students, and the field, rather than accolades. We know this is making you uncomfortable. Dr. Jennings is incredibly humble, and I am so inspired to see how many people in his life and work he's had such an impact on, and there's no hiding anymore, Dr. Jennings. We love you.
To strive to fill the world with meaningful work for young people, and to always be willing to sit on the floor and play.
And the absolute necessity to treat everyone with kindness, dignity, and respect at all times.
Yeah.